I see quite a few things that we have to pay attention to, like the equity moving away from the actual growth that causes the drawdown, and that is on the AUD USD pair. And then we've got the one with the AUD USD, Euro USD, USD CAD that's got very similar styles in with regards to drawdown. That is definitely something we have to look at. And then I noticed a few other things regarding indicators, stop losses, etc. And that all forms part of what a robot needs to consist of, and it all forms part of a valuable review and information that is required in order for you to make that final decision. Hi there, my friend, and welcome to you watching this video. In this specific video, we will be doing the My Forex Path review. Very important. If you haven't watched any of my other videos, on the top right hand side right now will be a notification popping up where you can watch numerous other videos on my YouTube channel. There is tons of information for you to go through regarding Forex trading reviews, make money online reviews, systems, programs, etc. So in this specific video, I want you to pay very close attention because we're going to delve into as much detail as we possibly can in order to help you make an informed decision. Whether you should buy this robot or you should not buy it, the decision is still with you. I just want to provide you with as much information. And why should you listen to me? Because I've been doing this for 9 years. I've traded Forex myself. I've sold my own Forex trading program. I've done Forex trading robots. I'm at a point in time in my career where I do a lot of PAM trading, copy trading, etc. And I will have future videos coming up with regard to that, because I do get a lot of comments and questions on my videos as to what is the best Forex robot, etc, etc. So I will share a lot more based on that. There's a lot of good Forex robots out there, so I don't want to keep this video for too long. On your screen right now is a disclaimer. Please take some time, have a look at the disclaimer, pause this video, read it, and let's continue along. Now, looking at the My Forex Path to success. Something that did stand out to me that is very important. Firstly, I could see that they're making use of indicators, which most of them do, because that's how they create their algorithms, etc., and how they tweak the Forex robot, because that's what a Forex robot is programs and things in the background, especially indicators that provide certain set values when it should open the trade, should not open the trade, close the trade, etc. In this case, they make use of the MA, which stands for moving averages, and then they make use of the parabolic. So the parabolic is a system that helps you to open trades in the direction of a trend or counter trend. It just depends. You can basically, you're more than welcome to read more about that. And then I see it also makes use of a stop loss. So here where it says on point number 3, drawdown control, it says that is ensured with the help of a smart calculation of stop loss, as well as additional protection provided by closing orders at the market prices. So that is a good thing. You definitely, when it comes to Forex trading robots and you looking at purchasing any type of Forex trading robot, you want to make sure it uses a stop loss, whether it's a hard stop loss, trailing stop, doesn't matter, as long as there's a stop loss involved. It safeguards you as the trader. It safeguards your account. So should there be a spike in the market and the market's highly volatile, you don't want to blow your account overnight. So that is in ratio with drawdown. So stop loss, drawdown, and the risk to profit ratio. What is if you look at these 3 lines, let's say you entered the trade here, it's a bullish direction, and this is your stop loss. What is this ratio? What is the risk here versus the profit risk? The loss risk versus the profit risk. It can be small like this. It can be very big like this. It just depends. There's a lot of things to look at when it comes to Forex trading robots. And if your risk is too high and the consistency or the overall profit of the robot is not good, then eventually you're going to end up losing a lot of money. Okay, what I also like about the My Forex Path is they've got 2 My FX Book accounts that we can delve into right now. And I've opened up both of them to quickly have a look at and explain to you guys what you need to pay attention to, especially you watching this video, what you need to pay attention to in order to make that final decision, whether you should get it or not. Now, before we continue, let me share with you how you can get hold of this robot, and then I also want to share with you brokers if you're interested in brokers. My brokers, I'm part of both of these brokers, and I've been with one of them for many, many years. The other one, I think I've got an account for about 2 or 3 years now. So let me quickly share that with you. Firstly, in the description below this video, you will be taken to this page right here, which is the home page, empiredigest.com. Now, this is a business. If you feel that firstly, you're on this video because you want to make more money. And if you feel that Forex trading is not for you and you want to build a long-term sustainable business online with regards to your passions, whatever it is that you love doing in life, but you find a way to basically turn that into money, online money, then that is what this is all about. I'm the owner and the founder of Empire Digest, and you're more than welcome to check out this page. The link will be in the description below. Now, heading over to how you can get hold of the My Forex Path EA, click on the link below this video, and then you click at the bottom, you'll see it says Forex. Click on Forex. On the Forex tab, you will click on the Forex Trading Robots tab, which is this one right here. Bring you to this page, and then it will bring you over to this page where you can check out numerous other Forex trading robots. Now, in this case, you want to click on the one that says Forex Store. Click the Access Now button. Once on the Forex Store, you can literally just go ahead and on the search bar, you can say My Forex Path. Sorry, typing in, looking at this, My Forex Path. You can click enter, it will open it up for you. You can literally just click on the My Forex Path, and then you can either visit the developer's website or you can decide to buy it if you're interested, and you can also have a look at these My FX Book accounts. So that's how you get hold of it. How do you get hold of brokers? Same thing, just head over to the Forex tab, and then at the bottom below Forex Trading Robots, Forex Trading Brokers, click the Learn More button, and it will bring you over to these two accounts. Now, I've been with FX Open many, many years, since 2015, if I'm not mistaken, 2014, 2015, and then FX Choice, I've got an account for about 2-3 years now. Okay, so I'm part of both brokers. I've got an account with both of them, and then that is the brokers, that is how you get access to the robot. Now, let's continue along with the physical actual review. At the same time, if you've got any questions, leave me a comment below this video, and then give this video a like, please. I'd appreciate if you can give this video a like, because it helps this video rank as quickly as possible in order for me to help more individuals like yourself watching this video to make an informed decision. So just give it a like, please. Okay, My Forex Path or USD, I've opened up both accounts, both in my FX Book accounts. And at the time of me shooting this video, that is what they share on their homepage, are these two accounts. Now, we can use both of them or just one of them. It's not really going to matter. Let's say we use the AUD USD, Euro USD, USD CAD. In this case, this is the AUD USD alone. And the drawdown for this specific one alone is 27.89%, and this one is 61.60%. So I'm going to close this one, and let's just work with the one that's got all three pairs on it as an example. So firstly, what you want to pay attention to is the custom analysis. If the custom analysis was set, it will pop up a notification or bring up a notification to say the custom analysis is set, meaning that I'm not saying My Forex Path is doing that, but there is a lot of other traders and but Forex developers that does that. They will set the custom analysis to show you only a certain amount of data from a certain date to hide from you how the robot's been performing in the past. And you don't want that, because they try and hide like huge drawdowns and huge losses, etc. So if it's not set, it's a good thing. If it's set, I want you to click on the custom analysis, and then you select all trading data, all history. Then you can see how the robot's actually been performing. Now, next, track records verified, trading privileges is verified. This is the actual growth, 509% since the inception. When was this account added? Let me show you how you check that. Under general, you will see it says August 16, 2022, August 11, 2023, which means this account started trading August 16th, the year 2022. They've only added the account to my FX Book on August 11th. So they've waited a year, which is a good thing. In actual fact, the data that you are seeing right here is since August 16, 2022. And I'll show you now how you actually see that. Next, it's a real account, meaning they are putting their money where their mouth is. They're physically trading live money. If it was a demo account, not a problem. It's still live charts, still live data. It's just a demo account. They're not using their own money. Okay. The leverage, as you can see, is 1 to 500. So you wanting to open an account, you must keep in mind that to trade with this specific robot, you will need a leverage of about 1 to 500. Next, stats. Monthly, it's about 12.5% for this, for all three pairs combined. The drawdown is 61.6%. So how do we verify that? As you can see, overall, the growth. So whatever I'm sharing with you now is my personal opinion. If I were to buy this robot, what I would look at. Okay, so the growth I'm happy with. The overall growth, the actual incline of the chart, I'm happy with. What was a bit of a concern to me was the equity. Okay, as you can see, so what happens with equity is usually trades that are open. Okay, it is trades that are open, and it stays open up until it either closes in a loss or a profit in order to recover profit. So there was 3 huge drawdowns, and that is a bit of a concern for me, and hence the reason for the huge drawdown percentage here. So drawdown, you want to be as low as possible. So what is drawdown? Drawdown is the risk that the risk of your account, or the risk of a lost trade. So in this case, at this point in time, the way this Forex robot trades is there's a risk of about 61%, because that is how the drawdown is calculated. Whether it's one trade, numerous trades, whatever, that is the risk percentage. So that is not good for me, because that means if I were to lose 61% at once of my account, how much do you have left to trade with? So you want the drawdown to be as low as possible. The lower the percentage, the better. And if you click on drawdown, you will see that, look here, this was the 30%. Then this is these, if you want to look at the dates, so let's quickly have a look at this one, March 09. Go back to drawdown, March 09. You can see 61.6% drawdown, high drawdown range right here, another high drawdown range right here, and then it looks like they've lowered the risk factor slightly. So it looks like they might have been making some tweaks in order to get it as low risk as possible. I'm not saying they are, I'm just saying that they might be looking at doing that. As you can see, look at these lines. So that was a bit of a concern for me. And then going back down, the actual balance of the account is $18,000. The deposits, so they've made a deposit or deposits of $3,000. So how do we verify? So they've turned this $3,000 into $18,000 in a time span of about 2 years. So let's have a look at it. Slightly less than 2 years. That is phenomenal. That is extremely good growth. Sorry for the dog barking in the background. Then, so how do we verify this deposit? What you do is you scroll all the way down, and then you can click on the history tab. On the history tab, you want to go to the very last page, which is page 50. So this bot takes quite a lot of trades within less than 2 years of trading, which is quite a lot of trades. Not bad, just saying. As you can see, the initial deposit was $3,000, and they've made $3,000 worth of deposits. Okay, so why am I sharing that with you? Very important. Some of these developers, some of them, not all of them, just some of the developers and creators of these Forex robots, if the robot runs in a huge loss, they will go and or the equity drawdown is moving down very, very much. The drawdown percentage is high. Some of them will make a deposit in order to show as if the robot recovered from that trade. And in actual fact, it never recovered. They had to make a deposit. And you can see that quickly within the history to see when they've made deposits. Was it a lost trade? So you can just track along. You can look at the open dates, close dates, when was the deposit made in between, etc. So that's just a tip from me to you. And if you like these tips, leave me a comment below this video. Okay, then something else that you want to pay attention to, if you scroll down, we're going to have a look at the summary page. The summary page will show you, okay, so in this case, they say there's 3 pairs trading, or USD, Euro USD, USD CAD, and they might have changed it. But if I look at the actual summary page, you will see there's 4 pairs. In this case, what pair is extra? The USD CHF is the extra pair. And if you want to see if they're still using it, you can verify that in the history tab. Okay, then you can look at the symbols and you can see when last it was traded, etc. So there you can see how every single pair is performing. And then if you only want to trade one pair or two pairs, or depending on how many pairs you want to trade, then on the set file you can choose how many charts you want to add the robot to. If you only want to trade AUD USD, then you only trade AUD USD. You only add the Forex robot to that chart, to the AUD USD pair, and it will only trade on the AUD USD pair. You don't have to trade all four pairs. That is still up to you. Okay. So, and then you can have a look at the total profit, the 1%, loss percentage, pips, etc. Then the duration of trades, very important. As we can see, 5 days. Okay, so about 90% of trades closes within 7 days, within 1 week, and the rest of it is within 2 weeks, slightly over 2 weeks. Okay, because markets only trade from a Monday to a Friday. Now, then we've got a trade here that ended in a 1 and ended in a 1, a loss, a loss, a loss, and a loss at 53 days. So that is nearly 2 months that the trades stayed open. For me personally, that is a bit of a risk. Reason being, you start paying, as soon as a trade trades for longer than 24 hours, you pay overnight swaps. And overnight swaps is literally money coming straight out of your bottom line, straight out of your profit. And if the trade is already a loss, you're paying a loss on a loss. Any trade that stays open for 24 hours, you start paying swaps. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Then next, what you want to have a look at is the actual monthly analytics. So I always say, and this is my personal preference, when I look at buying a Forex trading robot, I want to see any robot that's got a trading history on live data, whether it's a demo account or a real account, just live data, of anywhere, it's got to have at least 3 years worth of trading history and above. 5 years, even better. That gives me more confidence to say that this robot's been through very volatile situations in the market and it's still performing good. Okay, I don't believe in backtests because backtests can be manipulated very easily. So if there's a MyFXBook account involved, that is what you want to have a look at. A MyFXBook or a FX Blue account, so MyFXBook or FX Blue, either one of them is okay, as long as you know what to look for and what to pay attention to, of which I'll share a lot of it within this video. And then you can see this is how it's been performing. So let's go back to 2022 when the account started trading. 19%, 40%, 24%, 24%. You can actually click on every single one of these charts and it will open up to show you with these 4 pairs how it's been performing. You can have a look at the average holding time for September, the ratios, etc., and it will show you how it's been performing. But look at these: 24%, 24%, 8%, and then in the year 2023 it came down: 13, 7, 9, 1, 8, 9, 8, 4, 3, 9, 3. So you remember earlier in this video I mentioned to you that they might be looking at lowering the risk. It's possible because they don't want these high drawdowns. The lower, rather look at percentages of 3%, 1%, 5%, and then you start thinking of compound interest with low drawdown as well. So the lower the risk, consistency outperforms all these high returns, high risks. Okay, so rather have consistency, low risk, and then start thinking compound interest. Remember, these are monthly statistics. Monthly. Now, I'm not talking about annually. So thinking of compound interest monthly, not even annually, yearly. That is tremendous growth. So think of investments. Okay. And then that is something you want to pay attention to. And there was something else. Oh, Forex trading VPS services, a virtual private server. What is a virtual private server? It allows you to add the robot to a virtual private server. So you basically rent a server from a broker out there and you add the robot to the virtual. So it's like a virtual PC that's running off a server. Reason being, Forex trading robots does not like interruptions, internet interruptions, laptop interruptions, PC interruptions. You want consistency because otherwise you're going to mess around with the calculations and the indicators, and the robot will not know when to trade, how to trade, whether it should exit the trade, enter the trade, whatever, and you can end up blowing your account like this very, very quickly because you're messing with the calculations and the robot doesn't know what to do. Okay, so rather look at having a good Forex trading VPS service. And then once again, you, my friend, watching this video, thank you for your time. I appreciate you. May you watching this video have a blessed, wonderful, happy, loving, financially successful life going forward. Stay tuned, and I will see you in my next video. Enjoy.